Hello there, welcome to Shut Up and Stay Inside with myself, Mr. Matthew Lees, joined by none other than it's Thomas Brewster of the Brewster clan. He was exiled for 1,000 years, but he's back.
For why? Board games. For making my family play Irish Gauge. That's why I was banned.
How could you do such a thing? Honestly,
I know, I'm really sorry.
Well, today we're going to be playing some print and play along without anyone's family. That's not true, actually. You may have brought your own family, in which case you can do whatever you like with them, in accordance of the law and social norms. So, we're going to be playing Metro X, and we're going to be playing the print and play version of it, which only allows you to play a bit of the game, but that's fine, because we only need a bit of the game. If you have not yet printed off a sheet, then you can do so. We pinged a link in the Twitch chat and we'll ping it again in a second, basically allowing you to print off on a piece of paper as shown by my lovely assistant here, Mr. Thomas Brewster, and that will allow you to play along. I've actually got the box copy of the game, which was sent to me kindly by GameRight, and this game was developed by Hisashi Hayashi, I hope I've pronounced that correctly, creator of a bunch of games, including Trains, a famous game of trains, String Railroad, I think it's called.
I'm sensing a theme.
There was another game that was much more popular than either of those. I can't remember the name of it because it's been a long week. However, hey, what's the game about? It's about trains, and it's made by a person who loves to make train games. Anyway, I'm going to teach you how to play, and then we're going to jump in, and we're gonna play. So, first things first, let's have a look at Ziff board. I press the buttons and things haven't worked. There we are. Now it's gonna work. Okay. So,
Whoa, that looks cool.
Thanks.
It's made out of not paper.
It's not made out of paper. I said thanks then as if I made this game. I didn't make this game. I just took it out of the box. So, full disclosure. So, there's two sides in normal thing. Normally you play this game with 6 people. And you have this little like shiny board, which is double-sided. See, I'm handling it here like an absolute pro. You got Tube Town, which is the thing that we do not have access to because Tube Town is in the actual game. And then we have Metro City. Yes, somebody's pointed out the game that I forgot to mention that this designer also made was Yokohama, which is apparently very popular. Looked cool. I don't think I've played it. What if Quinns has played it? He may well have played it. Anyway. We're going to be playing on Metro City, which is the thing on your sheet, which means, hey, if you print off the sheet, you don't need to worry about anything because you've already got it. But the great thing is, because I've got the game which has the dry erase markers in it, it means I can do some examples of how it works, and then I can rub it off, and we can all just start. Whoopity-doo-dah, whoopity-day. Now, if you're playing this with some other people in your house, or in your personal bubble, or whatever you want to call it, your polycule, I don't know, I'm not judging. If you've got people around you that you can play this with, then you can play with the rules that are made for other people. Otherwise, I think everyone online is going to play the solo rules, which in a way are actually more forgiving and a lot nicer. So in a way, you might have got lucky. You might get better points. I thought about us playing the solo rules, but I think it'd be more fun if me and Tom were head-to-head, especially because I think Tom is a bit of a monster at roll and write games. So I think I might get absolutely schooled.
Is not true. I've been playing some Twice as Clever recently, the app version of Twice as Clever, or Doppelt so clever, as it's called on the App Store, and been having a nightmare of a time. So, maybe this one's going to bash against my brain in ways that make it bleed. We'll see soon enough.
Well, fantastic. We're going to find out what happens. This is going to be, will his brain collapse, or will he be the best person in the world at trains? Now, the way the game works is, you've effectively got all of these different train lines here, which, to be fair to them, they've done both colours and patterns on the lines, which is great for people who don't see colours in a traditional fashion. And the way it works is you're going to try and fill up these train lines. And the train lines go from the start of the carriage all the way to wherever you find a circle circled with the same colour of that carriage. So to complete that line, you need to get all the way down like that. However, as you'll see, as with real life and real trains, etc., some of these train lines have multiple lines crossing through them, which may be to your benefit or maybe a fact that pickles you to your very core. So the way the game's going to work is each round we're going to flip over a card, which I haven't taken out of this thing yet, but I do know how to play the game.
Oh, we've got a lovely bit of ASMR.
Maybe a first for a stream. Okay, which is really embarrassing. Will Wheaton would have fired me many, many years ago. Okay, so we've got here a bunch of different things that can come up. First of all, let's start it simple. If I flip a number, now a number, super simple. A number basically means you can choose any one of your lines, and all you would do is you would write the number in one of your carriages. So let's just keep it simple. I'm going to say I'm going to A, the red one, I'm going to write a 4 in there, and then I would just cross over 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and simple. I'm on my way to filling up that line. However, let's just say next time I pulled a 5, and I go, okay, right. And I might think, you know what, actually I'm going to do it again. I might put the 5 here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I've got a bit of a problem there because I've already run out of numbers to put in these 2 boxes, and I haven't finished that line, which means I might not be able to finish that line now. And if you don't finish the line, you don't get points. So let's briefly talk about points. You'll see here, there are 2 little numbers here next to the A. We've got the 2 and we've got the 1. Now the 2 in the little golden diamond is what you get if you are the first person in your game to finish that line. So when me and Tom are playing, the first of us to do it will get that amount of points. Afterwards, the other player will get, the other player or players will get the other one. However, if you're playing on your own and playing the solo mode, which a lot of you online will be doing, and that's fine, there's no shame in that, not everyone has access to such a beautiful Tom Brewster, then it means whenever you finish a line, you get the yellow one. You don't have to get the little one. You always get the best one. Whoop-de-doo for you. What a sweet old time. So. The tricky thing about this is, if now, I need a better example. I found an example on my paper. Right. If now we drew another 5, let's just say, so we've pulled out another 5, and I think, hey, I might do this line, the D line, the green line. I might put a 5 in there, and then go like that, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no! Ba ba da ba da ba. There is already an X in that 5th slot, and that means that I have to stop there. And if there'd been an X there after 2 or 3, I still would have had to stop. As soon as you hit a space which has already been crossed out, you cannot put any more crosses in the boxes, and you have to stop. Unless the card that we draw has skip written on it. These are lovely cards, actually. They're really popping on the camera. Really clean, simple, great stuff. So if a card has skip on it, then it means you can place 2. And if during the process of that, you would hit another X along that line, you can skip them. So you could go 1, X, 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 2. And that's the only way you can get around those things. However, as we know, if you're starting on a turn and there are no gaps, you literally would just start at the first free gap. So you kind of don't want little holes in your lines here or there. However, if you do end up with holes in your lines, there is this card, the free card. Hooray! You just get a free X, and you can just put that anywhere you like on the whole of the thing, which means if you've got a problem in your line and you really want to plug it, wait till the free card comes up, give it across, and then you might be back to some more smooth sailing. So, this is not a terribly complicated game, I've got to say. The final rule, really, I mean, I say it's not a terribly complicated game. I'm willing to bet that this game is going to be hellaciously difficult. It's just there aren't many rules, which is kind of the best thing. So, the final type of card is transfer. Now, transfer, basically, means you're creating a cool little train station. And whenever a transfer card comes up, what you would do is you can choose to put a transfer anywhere at the end of one of your currently built lines. So you can't just put it anywhere you want. It would have to be. So my options at this point, I could put a transfer here, because that's where the red line ends. Or I could put a transfer here, because that's where the green line ends. Or I could put them at the start of any of them, but that wouldn't be such a great decision. Now, in fact, none of these decisions are that great, but that's life. The way we would do it is you would count how many stations, how many lines are going through that space. And then you would double that and then write that number in that box. And then there you get that score at the end of the game. So really my options at this point, I could do it on the red line and I would just go 2 lines going through that. So 2 times 2, I can do that, it's 4. And then the same thing over here, to be honest, it would be 4 here, which means not that great. So here's the rub. If you can make a line go along to a certain point, and then like here, for example, where you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, that's 10 points. Is there 5 there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. That's bonkers. You get 10 points. But you would have to specifically get a line coaxed right up to there and then wait for the transfer line to come around. And I just want to check that's right. Tom, you've read the rules as well. Is that correct? Or do you have to have all the lines up to that point?
I think it's only one. That's a good little edge case that I'm not sure. But I think it's, yeah, in a route's first empty station space. So yeah, just one of the lines would have to be up to there, basically. But then, of course, it's beneficial to have all the lines up to there because then you can start them from after the intersection rather than one. Do you know what I mean? You have to get like a skip or something.
That's it. That's where the rub comes in. I knew there was some rub there. And then obviously, as doing this, you have to choose which line you actually would be placing this on specifically. So actually, I've cheated here. I couldn't have done the red one because I've got 2 numbers in those red boxes already. I would need to add an X to do it. So I have to cross that one off. So my only option here that would be any good really here is... Hang on. I'm rubbing this off with literally just the end of the pen rather than the rubber. Still didn't do a bad job. Didn't do a terrible job.
No,
I did think these rubbers are quite bad, but no, it's my brain. So here, what I would do here is I would go, hey, I'm going to put it here, which means I would just put an X on this one rather than a number. So basically it's the same, but you just do it the other way around. Rather than putting the X on here and the number here, you put the number on the table and you put the X in the box, just to show that you have done one of those actions on that line. And then at the end of the game, you're going to get the points for all of the things you completed, just circling the reward you get as you go down if you completed a line. You're going to add the total of all of your transfers, just counting up all the numbers on the board. Then the number of empty squares, not squares, they're literally circles, the number of empty circles you have on the board at the end of the game, you're going to get a penalty for. And there's a little card here. And if you've got the print and play sheet, then it actually has that on the sheet, so you don't need to worry about that. You're going to lose some points depending on how much of the map you left empty. And then that's it. That's your score. It's ostensibly a very simple game, but I think it's going to make our brains melt. And the final card I haven't mentioned is there's a card on it which has a 6 on it, which is a reshuffle. And when that comes up, I'm going to shuffle the deck and we're going to, at the end of the round, shuffle the deck and you'll be able to see what's going on. Now, for people at home, I'm going to just give you a little look at the whole deck here so you can get a sense of the kind of distribution. So you got like 6, 1 transfer, there's 2 transfers, I think. There's 3 skip cards, 2 5s, whole bunch, 3 3s, 3 4s, 1 6, 2 transfers. So it's a very small deck of cards here. I've made a real mess of the table here, but you've got a general gist here. 3 3s, 3 4s, 2 5s, 6, 2 transfers, a free, and 3 number 2s, which are also skips. Oh no, sorry, that's not right. One of the skips is a 3. What a treat. The 3 of skips. Only better
The rare
than the King of Hearts. The rare 3 of skips. The Jack of construction bins. Okay.
And the game ends when you fill in all your train boxes, right? That's the last.
Yes. So actually, yeah, this is not like Welcome 2 of one of those games where it ends when somebody has messed up and we can't carry on anymore. But in this, we will all finish at exactly the same time. There is no, I'm done early. If you do finish at a different time to everyone else, then you've done something really wrong. And that's fine. I hope you still had fun. But we should all finish the game at the exact same moment. So, how is everybody doing in the chat? Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready to get rolling? Do people need to go and do some printing? Do people need to psych themselves up?
I'm so ready.
Do we have any questions from people?
Everyone's got to scream into the mirror. Trains. And then they'll be prepared.
It's the mirror. Trains.
Yeah.
Trains.
Trains. Just screaming. And then they'll feel sufficiently psyched up to.
So as
to
if
put the
everyone
trains
has
in
finished
place.
screaming into the mirror the word trains, which is simultaneously what I do after the hype train appears in a stream as well. It's kind of a
Oh, that'll be fitting when the hype train appears. It'd be like we should do like a speed run where you only get 5 seconds to place your number. It's like go 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 go. It'd be horrible.
when the hype trains arrives, we have to take a break after the hype train leaves to go and shout trains at a mirror. All right, and also I might go and get a cup of tea or something. We'll see. So anyway, let's
That's
go.
allowed.
That's allowed. Is it allowed? That's the question.
Permitted.
It is permitted. Okay, Source Master 5000 says they've already finished the game. Yeah, you've kind of messed that up, I'm afraid.
They've done something wrong. I liked
real
in the
sorry
solo rules thing that I looked up on the website. It has a thing where it says like based on what score you get, it like brackets you. It's like 50 plus is like you're a genius and like it's the best score ever. 0 is like you probably have got the rules wrong.
Yeah,
It's like yes,
I know.
this is true.
It
Very
says,
sweet.
I think it says 0 and below. It says it's possible you may have gotten some rules incorrect, which is like non-committal. It's like
It's very nice. It's
listen.
gentle.
it is. It's very sweet. Okay, so
I feel like
um,
I already really want this game to be an app because I love roll and
you,
writes
you love apps. You just can't help
and
it.
I love apps.
Sweet.
I'm going to be on a
appetizers.
train one day soon. Right. 3.
Okay, I thought you were going to count down there. 3, 2, 1.
1.
Trains!
Train.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got to be
God.
on board a train. So, this is me
Then
versus
you're
you,
on
Tom.
a train.
So that's the important
It
thing
is.
you've got to bear in mind, right?
The good thing is you can't see my lines. So suddenly there'll be a thing where I go, oh, you want the full points for that? Well, the thing is, Matt, I've done it
No,
already.
you have to announce it. You can't like
It'd be great.
you can't not announce it. That's bad, mate. All right. Trains.
Wow.
Not even once. Okay, now
Okay.
is everybody happy with that now? I'm going to move on to the next card.
No, please. The train.
Okay. Okay.
It's coming. Okay.
I feel like I need a little chest timer on my desk so I can be like, that's all the time we've got.
Yes.
I've got a really, really itchy nose today. I think it's some sort of hay fever thing. Itch.
Oh dear.
It's fine. It's literally like the least bad problem you can have in the world, but it's just weird. Please pray for me and my itchy nose. Okay.
Oh well.
Card number 2. Oh gosh, it's another 3. 3 and a 3. 33.
No. I watched someone play through this solo, and they got a score of like 46 or something. It was brutal.
Wow.
And I'm now just looking at this like that's not happening, is it? That's not
One rule
happening.
I forgot to mention is you never have to use the full amount if you don't want to. So if you want to just like use a 3 and only go 2 spaces, that's completely fine. Live your life.
Will do. Okay. I should do that. I should do this. Let's start on that line. 1,
All right, I can see.
3.
Hey! Say Cosmos Games saying gotta love mid-game rule amendments. It's not an amendment. It's a bit of spice.
The rule was
It's a
there
little
from
bit-
the start.
It's a little bit of ginger. It's just add a little bit of spice. Also, to be honest, like it's always the worst when people teach you all of the rules before you start. It's like it's best to just like start and then like maybe at some point during the first turn, just tell people some things that you know aren't going to be essential straight away. It's like every time I play Inish, for example, like I tell people how to win the game, but then I tell them again at the end of the first round because people get to the end of the first round and they immediately go, as if in unison, just immediately go, how do you win the game again? And it's like, yeah. It's like, there's no point even really telling people
Yeah.
that in the first round because they won't remember it. All right. Okay. Card number 3. Everyone ready?
I'm ready.
It's a freebie. Go mad.
It's a freebie.
Go.
Well, I don't really want
mad.
the freebie.
Do you not? I'll
Well,
have it.
I guess it's good when you have low train car numbers to have the freebie. Okay.
Well, yeah, but you could put it at
you
the end
don't-
of a line, couldn't you? And then it's like makes it more likely you're going to finish that line.
Oh, you can put it wherever you want?
Anywhere. The
Oh.
free one you can put anywhere on the board.
Well, Matt, I've already put it in pen on the thing.
It's the I I always when I say like when it's something can go anywhere, I always just remember there was an incredible YouTube channel called Fitz Thistlewitz. He hardly made any videos. He made like but they were the best videos in the world. And he made a video reviewing chess and basically was just sort of jokingly pretending that he was being anti-feminist regarding the queen in chess. It's like, this queen is a real Mary Sue. She can go wherever she wants and do whatever she likes as this piece just moved around the board. And I always think of that. Fitz Thistlewitz.
Yeah.
He's too good for this world. He's not dead, I don't think. But honestly,
Crikey.
they were just so good. They were just better than anyone else's videos by such a margin. Anyway. Right. I don't know what I'm going to do with my free one.
Where you gonna put your
I'll ping you a link to one after this. It's used to make me lose it. Okay, I'm going to put my freebie. I don't want to do that there because it's going to cross that. All right, now I'm going to put my freebie there. That's it. Which means, oh no, the free one you don't have to mark on a thing. It's just free.
Yeah.
All right. Card number 4. Everybody ready?
I'm ready. Show me
Okay.
the cards.
It's a 5. It's a big 5.
Big 5. We like the 5. We like the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4. All right, let's go for that. Nice. Okay. It's quite sweet. It's quite sweet.
You say that now, it's going to be devilish soon.
It's going to be delightful devilish.
Welcome back to another stream of Matt counting quietly.
Bill falls short saying we got to get Tom a big pair for that wall behind him. I've got a little pair.
Yeah, if you trick perspective.
Yeah, I could make it a big pair. It's a little crochet pair.
It is nice. You could use that very pale blue wall as a blue screen and it would make half of your face invisible in a terrifying way.
That sounds practical and sensible.
It wouldn't work. It really
It
wouldn't
wouldn't
work.
work. I've got some cool art that I can put up there at some point. But yeah,
Nice.
we'll see.
Nice.
Maybe make my
Okay.
stream background look real cool.
Yeah, radical. Keep expecting like your coat to be an invisible man. All right, next card. 4. Number 4. It's number 4.
I'll take. Oh, okay, yeah, it's a no-brainer. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have finished the eye line.
The eye line, huh? All right. Tom's eye line's done. Watch it doesn't run. Okay.
Oh, and I also saw in the chat Solid Steve O saying, "Yo, dudes, thank you for all your content. I bought Jaws of the Lion after watching your playthrough, and I'm loving it. It's so good. It's such a good game, and I can't play it anymore because the person
Jaws
who played
of
it
the
lives in a different
Lion.
city. But it's
Aw.
great.
Jaws of the Lion.
Inox and Mind Thief in the morning will return one day. Although I wasn't even called Mind Thief. It was Inox and Quattrel Demolitionist in the morning, but that doesn't have the same ring to it as Inox and Mind Thief in the morning.
You're not
It's a good
wrong.
jingle.
All right. So, somebody in the chat suggested this. It's a good idea. Just gonna basically make it so that
Ooh.
if people join the stream later, I think this is something that AEG did for Tiny Towns. You know, if you're making games, you should probably be coming up with ideas like that, because what is life but a big old game? So, if literally just talking nonsense now, if you join the game late, here you are. Bob, 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 bob. We're 5 turns in. I'm gonna zoom back into where we are,
but not that
I will,
late, because we'll hit a reshuffle soon, and then all the hard work will turn to ashes.
Yes. So it's just a case of like if you join the stream late, then before I reshuffle, I'll show you a little bit, and people can screen grab if they want. I'll do what they want. But yeah. All right. Next card. Guess what? It's another 4.
It's another 4.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's not ideal at all. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. The only place I can... Oh, this game's... Yep. What I expect. What did I expect?
You're having a hard time.
2, 3, 4, 5. Not necessarily a hard time. Just like, this is what happens when I play. When I played Welcome to New Las Vegas, and it was just like, the possibilities. It's horrible. Okay, I'm gonna waste them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
All right.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm taking a while.
That's fine.
I'm gonna waste that 4 there. 2, 3. I'm only gonna use it for 3, which is kind of annoying, but that's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I've got some people talking about doing picture-in-picture on stream and screen grabs and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna do that. But if people tune in too late to play along, then there's nothing stopping them watching the video. It'll be on YouTube later, so people can literally play along as if live. And if they don't tell anyone it's not live, I won't tell anyone either. So if you're watching on YouTube now, hey, I hope you're having a lot of fun with this live play along of Metro X. I've heard a lot of people doing that. They just start up the video with their family and just play along. Why not? Treat yourself.
That's very sweet.
Hey, excitement. It's a transfer card. Yes. Time's ready for the big transfer. Mm-hmm. And I've been waiting for this for a long time. 10 points, mate. 10 points.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Crikey. Well, I'm gonna get not many. 10. Jeez.
It was when I was explaining the game. I was like, hang on a minute, you get 10 for that.
That's a good point.
The rest is history.
I'll take a solid 6 points. That was not wise, but oh well. You have to put an X in the box, right? When you use a transfer.
You do. Yes, you do.
Oh dear. Shouldn't really have used pen. 'Cause I regret that immediately.
All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get another board.
What are you doing?
Well, people keep having good ideas, is the problem. So, I'm just writing the order of things out on a board.
For anyone that might join late.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Right?
Like the idea that you can just join a game at any point and you can catch up if you try hard enough.
Yeah, I think frankly, it's like if you miss the start of the game, then you're not allowed to play. I'm old-fashioned like that.
Banned.
I'm like, I'm sorry, John, It's been 2.5 hours. You can't expect to be able to start playing Imperial Assault now. We're almost finished. And John's like, I want to play. Can't we just retroactively do all the roles differently? And I'm Darth Vader. And we just go, John, we've talked about this. You can't just be Darth Vader. It doesn't work like that. It's literally not the way the game works. What a nightmare. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It do be like that sometimes.
It do be like that sometime. Okay? Sometime it do. Hey, wow. It's time for a reshuffle. It's time to shuffle things around here.
Oh, was that a 6?
That's the 6. It's the big 6.
Oh, baby. That's good news for me. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's okay. Yeah, let's go.
This is complicated, isn't it? That's my fairly inane statement of the day. I'm sure it won't be my last.
Okay.
Thank you for throwing 6 bits, Friendly Banana 07. There's something really funny about a Friendly Banana throwing 6 bits. Just imagine what are they bits of? Just going, eh. I think that banana's not as friendly as it looks. Happy banana. Somebody's finished their pink line. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Okay. I'm making good progress. I'm quite happy with my lines so far.
Okay.
Good.
Right.
Good news.
So I've written this on the top. So, but just in case anyone who's just tuned in recently and hasn't managed to catch up yet, we got 3, free, not to be confused with free, 5, 4, transfer, 6, and a reshuffle. So that's the way it works. That's the way it goes. Okay. So I'm going to reshuffle them all. And as I say, I can't remember who it was in the chat, but whoever it was who said, hey, it's a good idea, why don't you just write the numbers down? It's like, that's a really good idea. So the numbers are there. And I've got a second board so that I'll definitely have enough room to continue.
Whoever suggested
downward.
that, you get all the money raised from this stream, will wire it to you straight away for the good idea.
Tom's very kindly decided he doesn't need a salary this month. It's super kind of him. So kind of you, Tom. It's honestly too kind, maybe. I don't know.
I know. I'm so generous. I'll
Always
give
gotta
you
eat.
all the board games that I get paid in. I'll send to your home address. Whoever suggested that. This month we're getting Monopoly Millennial Edition, and we're going to review it. It's just for chess month. That's
an artist I follow on Twitter who I'm
sneak peek.
quite fond of, a guy called Spelling Mistakes Cost Lives. He's basically a political artist in the UK. He's great. He does a lot of really, really fun and interesting and dark work. Love him. But he basically bought a couple of games that had Shut Up and Sit Down recommends stickers on and proceeded to put one of them on the Game of Life. And it's just like, no. I've seen somebody, Meda's subscribing with Twitch Prime. Thanks again. We mention it every stream, but if you have got an Amazon Prime account, you can link up Amazon Prime with Twitch Prime. It just takes a few clicks. And all you've got to do is once a month, press the button, and it gives us about 5 magical Jeff Bezos bucks for nothing. So if you don't have Amazon Prime, forget about it. If you do have Amazon Prime, go, ooh, I can link that up and literally just let these fine boys have some money from nowhere. Well, actually, not from nowhere, from Jeff Bezos for no reason. One day, I'm sure they'll stop that, but for now, they don't. So please take advantage of it. Thank you very much. If you don't do it for us, do it for somebody else. Just do it, because it's free money. Yeah, and it's true that 50% of the Bezos box will probably go straight back to Bezos, but it's still net minus, very slightly, probably somehow. I don't know how it works. Okay, now Number 3. We got a 3.
Number 3.
It's starting to get fiendish now, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. If you're loser.
Okay, yeah, I am.
Got him.
Actually.
Absolutely
Wow.
got him.
That one really stung, I'm not gonna lie. That's brutal. Tom,
Yeah.
I've finished the red line.
Get out.
It's true.
Hope you enjoy the 2 points that gets you.
Yeah, right. Maybe if you finish it, you'll get a point.
Okay, I'll take that. That's fine. I'll allow it. I've done my 3. We're looking good. We're looking
I can
pretty
see
in
actually
Hometown.
somebody quite reasonably saying to LB saying, stop paying for Amazon Prime. It's like, yeah, fair enough. Like at the end of the day, I don't think Amazon is a great company. Obviously it owns Twitch. The world is not ideal. There's no ethical consumption under capitalism. I definitely wouldn't go and get Amazon Prime in order to support us on Twitch Prime. But
Yeah,
people got to make their own
that is a bad
choices. And
play.
if you've got it and you already have it, it's something you can do. It's the way it is. If you actually want to support us, and the best way to do it, the best way to support us is on our website. You can basically just donate a small amount of cash to us, and that's great. That's amazing. It doesn't involve Mr. Bezos at all. But hey, live your life, you know? I think it's difficult these days. There's a lot of things wrong with the world. You can't beat yourself up about everything. Everyone has their own little lines in the sand that they're not willing to cross. And I think if you create too many of them for yourself, I know from personal experience of trying to be a good person, you just drive yourself insane because you can't really exist in the current world without being a little bit flexible. Being flexible, trains. Okay.
I've kinda. This is bad. No,
Yeah?
it's not that bad. Oh, yeah, it's bad. Unless I do a free, and then no, that's pretty. I've kind of yaffed it here. This is gonna be terrible.
That's cool.
9. Oh. Are you sure you have to put a? You do have to put an X in the box, don't? In the train box.
Yes, you do.
You definitely do.
Mm-hmm.
God. Okay.
Yeah, which is not insubstantial, huh?
That's huge. It's kind of
Yeah.
huge. Because if I do it I'm not gonna finish this grey line anyway. But
Yeah, I'm looking at a similar thing. I've got one down here where I'm like, if I put this in here, it's going to get me 9 points. However, maybe I'm being greedy and I should just take less, take fewer.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So I only need a 5. So I should do that. So I
Oh
should
gosh,
do-
the hype train is here.
Whoa! Level 5 hype train.
How did that happen?
Goodness.
We only looked away
Oh,
for like
gosh.
a second.
Cyberbob1979 gifted 20 subs. Thank you so much, Cyberbob1979. That is an immensely generous
That's
thing to do.
absurd. That's probably the biggest donation we've
That's
ever had.
huge.
That's crazy.
My
Thank you very much,
gosh.
Cyberbob1979.
Thank you so much. And also, Zobzella, subscribe with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's a
Thank you very much.
huge... God, it's max hype. Final level of hype.
Oh, it means
What does
we've
it
only
mean?
got-
What does it mean? What does it
means
mean?
we've got 3 minutes and 40 seconds to shout trains into a mirror. Thankfully, I've got a mirror right here.
All right, well,
just to
see
my
you in
left.
just one moment. Oh,
Trains! Trains!
there's one in the corner of my room, so you'll just be back in a sec.
Yeah, sure. Trains! 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 Trains!
Just had a bit of a screaming session.
Yeah, no, same. Right.
Feeling much better about trains now.
Yeah, I'm still kind of stuck on this transfer if I'm not gonna. If I'm gonna be
Straight to the
honest.
top.
gosh. All right. What am I going to do with this transfer? Trains!
Okay. Yeah, what am yeah, more to the point. I'm going to waste this transfer.
You're going to waste it?
Yeah. It's not a
not.
waste if it helps me in the long run.
I'm going to put it here.
Some good trains.
Which is maybe not a good idea. But I've done it now, so...
Done it now. Oh, you took the same risk as me.
I'm not going to do it. I'm changing my mind. I don't want to be like you.
Oh, wait, hold on. You must get, because if one line intersects, you get 2 points, don't you? So, yeah.
Yeah.
2-point transfer. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Do that. There we are. There we are. All right. Oh, gosh. That was exhausting. That's exhausting.
Right.
All these trains, all this shouting at trains.
So many trains. Gosh.
Right.
Clipped.
Okay.
It's been clipped. Good stuff.
Okay. No, nobody make contact with
train.
the hype train or the people aboard the hype train. Just avert your eyes. Do not make eye contact with anyone.
At the hype train.
No, don't look at the driver of the hype train at all. That's deadly. Just try and ignore it. If it stops and people get off the hype train, do not talk to those people. Do not approach them. Do not look at them. The hype train will continue onwards. Providing we all shout trains at the mirror, nothing bad will happen to anyone. So thank you very much for everyone, but just be careful with the hype trains.
Be careful out there.
All right. We got a 3. All right. We got a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Put that at the top there before I forget. If you tuned in late, this is how you play along now.
If you tuned in late, I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you tuned in a couple of minutes ago, I'm really sorry. We could explain that, but it's not going to work. All right.
But where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that?
Exactly. All right. So
this game is absolutely painful. This is crazy. Okay. 1, 2.
We've got 100 bits and a little horse and a heart from Bruce Oates. I like the little horse and a heart. It's quite cute.
Horse in a heart. Horse in a heart. And you're to blame. You should get on the hype train.
I like it. Yeah, I think
I received a level 5 hype train emote. What is it?
That's the maximum.
Choo choo hype punk says shut up and sit down. Very cool.
Yeah, that's the highest level of hype train possible.
That's the highest level of hype train there is.
I'm not sure I've ever seen that. I'm sure it's happened before, I just didn't notice. I'm not very observant. To be honest, most of the time I just look up and if it says hype train, I just get frightened. So, that's me. That's who I am.
We try and keep our eyes down while the train passes as best as possible. I just realised that Bruce Oit is apparently the hype train conductor. It's like a little badge, and should therefore be stopped at all costs.
Just do not make eye contact with anyone aboard the hype train.
Get on it.
No one knows where it's going or where it came from.
Instaban.
We must not ask these questions. Squid Child 1 says, what game is this? We're playing Metro X, which is a game of trains and the people who love them. And yeah, it's pretty good. I had a couple of people done the Twitch Prime thing. Thank you very much. Get Loud and Rhombus Leech. Good names. All right. We got number 3. We're going to pull the next card.
What are you pulling?
It's a 4.
It's a 4, huh? I think you're so cool with your 4s. We've not had many skips, which is worrying.
Yeah.
Oh, that's, I think, fine. Yes. Matt,
What's up?
I finished Orange Line.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Good for you, mate.
Lucky for some, eh?
Yeah, I'm
4
proud of you.
points.
You've done it. Oh, hey, guess what?
What did you do?
Finished line
Ooh.
D. D line. You can see.
Mr. Green.
Because there's a video of me doing this, so you can see as if you're in my house. But you're not, as far as I'm aware.
Okay. I haven't put any numbers into green. Blimey.
Well, I've finished green now. I'm done. Cut me.
Why
I
did you...
bleed lime green.
You've crossed out the 5. Interesting.
What do you mean I've crossed out the 5?
It looks to me that you've like crossed out like D. You've like scribbled it out rather than circled it.
No,
Quite
well,
funny.
it's because I'm not always very good at shapes. Pens. And that's why I usually use pencils, because you could rub it out. I mean, I can rub this out. So, all right. We ready for the next card? I bet we are. Somebody asking, is this a 2-player only game? No, it's up to 6 players. However, you can also play it online on your own. And in fact, a lot of people now are playing print and play with a sheet of paper that they've printed off from the internet. So if you're watching this now, you can actually catch up. But you'd have to learn the rules. And actually, yeah, if you know how to play, you're fine. But otherwise, maybe wait till the video goes on YouTube and you can play it then.
And this is where we look uncomfortably into the camera to make those watching on YouTube feel like they've missed out not watching it live.
They haven't missed out on anything. They're the
Not
best.
missed out on anything.
Don't tell anybody I said that. Hey, Twitch, you're the best. Hey, YouTube, you're the best. I'm like a bad parent. All right. Okay. Next card. Oh, it's 6 and reshuffle. Not good for our little 2s popping out.
Okay. That's interesting.
It's getting pretty jammed up now, right? Huh.
Oh wait, no, I know where I want to put it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I have finished
Nice.
the blue line. G.
Okay. Cool. Wow, that's a good point. Good point score of that one.
Big points, big points. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when you get big points?
I think that I'm maybe stretching to get things that I should just give up on in this game. You know?
I think like accepting there's things that you've got to give up on is a really important thing in life, frankly. Hey, it's positive, all right? It's positive.
All right.
It means you don't have to spend years beating yourself up about it. You just go, it's not gonna happen. Done. Bin.
Your mic cut out there weirdly, so whatever profound nonsense you were spewing is lost to the void, I'm afraid.
It's fine. It's fine. I think to be honest, often like you're probably too young for some of the advice I give anyway. It's just sound like madness until you reach a certain point.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sorts of things I say now, if I heard them 5 years ago, I'd be like,
There's
No.
something that you consistently do when you sort of go like when I'll say something, you'll be like, that old chestnut. Just you wait until, and then you trail off and look into the sunset, and I'm like, oh god, what's to come? Tell me.
It's just the journey. It's fun. It's just like train lines. It's just the journey. There's no point trying to get people. There's no point trying to get people along to further down the line. Like, you know, at the end of the day, like we all make a little journey, and we are a lot of people that end up going along the same lines. And sometimes it's just fun. You think, all right, cool. It's honestly the worst kind of people are people who are constantly telling people who are a little bit younger than them what they should be doing or how they should be. It's just like, nah. Right. Hey.
Bumble along.
2 of skips. The 2 of skips.
Oh, a 2 of skips. Oh yes, very nice. That's a cracker.
That's so exciting to me that I have to stop myself from immediately just going boom, boom, because it's like, no, look, there might be something you can do that's
Gotta
better than
think.
that. Although I think I'm actually pretty golden with that. Yeah, I'm gonna put it there. I'm happy with that. Tried to put a little tiny S above the 2 there. Hasn't really worked. Do a little neaty clean. There we are. 2S. Let's get that nicely aligned so we've just got that on the top. There we go. Beautiful.
Okay. Done. Help.
Okay, right. Somebody's pointing out, isn't 2 always a skip? It is, but if people are playing along and it's the first time I played the game, I might forget that. And also, the 3 is a skip sometimes and not otherwise. So it's good to
There's
just
a rare
have
3 of skips.
It's good to have a unified code for systems, you know? Okay. It's the 3. Not a 3 of skips. Case in point.
A 3? Oh no, just a 3. Just a 3.
Just
I
a
got
3.
very excited there. Okay. I don't need to finish the red line now. Oh. Ah! I goofed it.
What you done?
Something bad. Something bad.
Oh, well, you've done something bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Threw my pen around.
Okay. Everything I do feels inefficient. And I'm also
love that
playing
song.
a pretty bad game of Metro City.
I love that song. Okay. Everything I do feels inefficient. Everything I do feels inefficient. I was trying to remember the name of the guy who sang that so I could do a pun to do with being inefficient, but I can't remember who it is. Who is it?
Don't know. I don't even know the song you're referencing.
Sad man stabbed himself with a heart. With a heart in the heart. Yeah. Did some good songs. Jump on Trader.
Your voice
Doesn't matter.
cut out again there, so who knows?
Just the past. Don't worry about it. It's just the past. Okay. Okay, so we got a 2S, 3. Someone's saying Kurt Cobain? 3 question marks. No, Kurt Cobain didn't stab himself in the heart. Come on, like Elliot Smith. That's it. Okay, 3.
Another 3. Oh wait, no, that's perfect.
So I might have made a joke like Ellie Late Smith, which would not have been that good, but it still would have been acceptable at that point in time as a fast turnaround joke. Right now, though,
I have finished E.
unacceptable. E bagom. Okay.
Got 4 points for that one.
Nice. Well done.
Terran01 in chat saying, Matt, that 2S looks a lot like 25. Just whap 25 down. Ba, 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 ba. Trades.
Okay. What am I going to do with my 3?
There are 5s in the deck, right? We've had 5s. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have had a 5. Okay, cool. That's good. God, I've just realized the way that I make my game even more efficient, should I desire. I can kind of like do calculations. Like when we played Calico, and I was like doing like a little code for what tile.
Oh yeah, I
being put
remember
in
that.
where.
I remember that. I remember
was
like
great.
your code on the board, and from seeing that, I had no idea what kind of game Calico was. I was like, that looks insane. And then we played it. I was like, well, what was Tom? Why did Tom's board look like that? It was like there's this thing like watching someone play a game, and being like, no, I don't get that at all, and then being taught the rules and being like, nope, absolutely not.
I was
Okay,
on another level. On another level. I'm telling
you
you.
were, didn't you?
And that's
Didn't you
why I
absolutely
lost
smash
every
that?
single game.
Did you?
No, I lost every single game of Calico I played.
Oh no, it was I played that once and I just absolutely demolished everyone. I'm really good at like spatial shape games for whatever reasons. I think it's why I got incredibly frustrated when I tried to play level number 7, which should be completely up my street.
Oh, is it number
And
9? Was it? Or is
number
it
9,
7?
that's it. It's
You're
number
like
9.
stacking the numbers. Oh, yeah.
I couldn't do that. I can't do 3D space, it turns out. I can do like flat space, grids. Easy. As soon as you lose that, I'm out. Okay. Flipping it. Oh, it's a transfer. A little late in the game for a transfer now. Okay.
God. Where do I even put that? Oh, that's actually quite a good idea. Because I can just put it at the end of any line. So I'm going to put it at the end of pink to finish that for 7. But I only get 2 points for it.
Oh, you finished pink. You've done C.
Wait, no. Transfer means that you have to put a thing there, doesn't it? So I can't do that.
Yes, you can't put it
can't
anywhere.
do
You
that.
have to put it at the end of a line.
Yes, and you also have
Cheater.
to fill in the train block as well, which means I can't do it.
Cheater. Hey, somebody's acting like I'm being inconsistent here, which I almost always am. But also, someone's saying earlier I said I was not good at shapes, but now saying I'm really good at shape games. Two things can be true. The thing is, I'm good at shape games because I can understand visual design, and it's the same reason why I know I'm not good at drawing shapes. Is because I know what things are supposed to look like when they look good, and I know that I can't do that. It's why I know I'm not very good at drawing. Like I'm quite good at design because if you give me a bunch of things, I can put them in a way that will look nice. But if you want me to make those things from scratch, I can't do that. I do not have the skills. I'm good at throwing shapes as well. Not today. I've got a bad back.
Oh dear.
God, my back's all twingy. Might have to have a bath after this, but won't stream that. Right. So. Okay.
Transfer. What's next?
Oh, hang on. Have I done something illegal?
Have you got the right number of numbers?
I've put it in a gap, but maybe that's not legal. Maybe I've done it wrong.
That is
I'm just
not
gonna
legal.
check that. Just going to check that.
Oh.
No, that is. On that subway route, find the first empty station space from the start point. Yeah, that's legal.
Oh.
Because it's from here. There's one of those, but either one, it's fine. Which means just put an X in here. That was legal.
Oh yeah, you need to put the X in. There we go.
A fine legal move.
Very good.
All right. It's
Okay.
another transfer. Can you believe it?
Another?
Mm-hmm.
I hate the transfers.
Mm-hmm.
They're the worst.
Yeah. Did you finish the pink line then, or have you not finished the pink line yet?
No, I didn't finish pink line.
Okay. Okay.
Because I can't put another number in there, so I need a 3 to come up for me to do that.
I'm just scouring now, being like, can I get points for this? I don't think I can.
Can I sneak it in?
I wouldn't be surprised because it's because it's so late in the game that these transfers will start coming up that lots of people are in a position of just having to be like, I guess 2.
I'm not going to be able to finish that one anyway, so I might as well put a second transfer in there, I think. And get...
Oh no, I don't
One.
want to do that though. That's going to cost me a thing. Oh no.
Okay,
But
I'll
this
do
is
that.
rough. This is rough.
Yeah. Yeah. This game's really hard.
It is. Okay. Put it there. I like it though. I like it.
I like it a lot. I immediately after learning the rules searched if there was an app version for it, and there wasn't, which made me sad because I think this would be the perfect thing for me to just sit and lose my mind over on my own in the corner, and my family will ask me if I'm all right, and I'll be like, trains. It'd be great.
Someone's saying, Acid, can I write the transfer X in the open window of a line that's already been finished for no effects? I actually don't know.
Ooh.
Let me have a look. I'll have a look in the manual. But I think, yeah, I think you have to put it in a station, is the thing.
You have to put it somewhere, surely.
Yeah.
You must put it somewhere.
That's why it gets hard, because it's like, I was going to put mine on the grey line up here to fill this little gap, and I'd only need 2 there. But by doing that, I'd fill my last box up on the grey line, and it's kind of getting to the point where, like, when you get to the last box of anything, you're like, well, no, I need that to be a number. Especially for these lines that go off on their own, where I need a 3 for that, really. Like, there's no, or a free space and a 2. Like, you know, your options get limited. It's really cool, this. I like this a lot. It's less glossy and shiny and chunky and cool than Railroad Ink, but I think for trains, train style things, this might be more my more up my street than Railroad Ink, maybe. Because I like the mad crunch of train lines as much as I like. Oh, but I also really like drawing rivers, and you know, the more I play Railroad Ink, next one is a 4. The more I play Railroad Ink, the more I wish it was bigger. I wish you had the board that was like twice as big. I know, right? I also don't, because it's the perfect size dinky little box, but I just want to have a bit more room to draw. Like, I want to have a bit more room to draw, because I really struggle with the nib size of the pen and the boxes to draw like really pleasing railroads. I want to have like a proper like double lattice railroad, and they can't do that. So I'd just like a bit more space to draw. But at that point, I should probably just draw little maps rather than playing a game. Anyway, what am I going to do this for?
Okay. I've finished Purple Line.
Purple line, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Finish the yellow line, but it doesn't matter because you already did that earlier.
Yeah. I mean, you still score the lower number, obviously, but yeah, you just want to.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. Don't get me wrong.
Those
I'll
big,
take it.
chunky ones.
Okay. Next card. Next
I'm gonna do
card. It's a 5. It's a Big Billy 5.
A 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's perfect.
Is that you finishing pink?
No, I can't finish pink. Well, I mean, I can, but I need a certain card to come up.
Gosh.
I can't put it in. Oops. Oh, no.
So now we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 more cards, unless we get a free action, which could happen.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, dear. Very scared.
I'm feeling good about this so far. We'll see. We'll see. All right, next card. It's a 3.
A 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Doesn't make a difference.
Okay, I'm not going to finish that one. Ever. I can't do that one. So those are basically out. So let's just fill in that.
I can see somebody saying they're so scared of the black pen on the fancy orange table. And yeah, it's not a fancy gaming table. It is in fact an old IKEA desk that actually I accidentally broke quite substantially and had to fix myself. So it's basically a very old crap table with a piece of felt over it as a tablecloth. In fact, this time I haven't even put it out as a tablecloth. It's just a folded piece of felt on a table to make it look like we've got a table. Hey, do you want to see behind the curtain? Do you want to see the reality?
I want to see the reality.
All right, this is the reality. So actually, no, that's not true because I've actually, even on this camera, this other nice camera, which I'm not used to have, I've zoomed it in. But if I zoom it out, oh no, that's the wrong way. Da, 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 da. It's a lie. Hey.
Lies.
Gah.
I thought this was a company with integrity. But no.
But no, it means that after I
Evidently
finish this, rather than me then doing what I would usually do, for the first few weeks of having this, I just had it on the table, and I'd like end up like just getting like watermarks in it or like getting it grubby, and I had to just wash it, and you have to hand wash felt. So it means after a stream, I can whip it off the table and get it out of the way, and then because sometimes I come and use this room as a like little office space when I'm tweaking with the stream stuff. Not that often though, because it's like the darkest room imaginable. It has no daylight, and if you spend too long in here, you just lose your mind. All right.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Next card.
Okay. What is it?
It's a 5. Considering how few 5s there are, we've had a lot of them.
Oh, this is going to be such a waste. Wherever I put it, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, I know. What are you doing, Tom?
God.
No, don't tell me actually.
Ah.
I wonder if we're facing a similar decision here. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 1 out of that 5.
Same. Was it for pink?
No.
Oh dear. Well, I finished pink.
Well done. Said through gritted teeth.
Yeah, but it just felt so wrong. I was looking at it being like, yeah, but it's a 5.
Yeah, well, it's worth it because like I can't even put a number in pink. I have to wait for a free. So.
Oh really? Because you just used up the line. Oh, that's
use up the line.
That's holding out for a free
Suboptimal plays. Next time, this is going to be. I'm going to hit this game like a train. It's going to be great.
It's a 6 and a reshuffle.
What?
These are all such high numbers.
Well, I think I'm gonna use it on here. I think for no, because whatever I get next time, I can fill in here, so that's fine. So I should use it on this in the hopes that I somehow manage to get.
Absolutely bonkers. But a prime sub from Sivaf. Thank you very much, Sivaf, for going through the faff of linking up Twitch with Amazon and pressing the free button that gives us the free monies. It's very kind.
Okay, I've finished grey with that 6.
Yeah, we're kind of in trouble now. Oh, you
We're in
finished
trouble.
grey?
I finished grey after a long struggle.
Right. Yeah, I've been trying to do that as well. I'm not sure I can do it at this point. We'll see. Je suis garbage. There's also subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you for doing that mainly because I get to say out loud. Je suis garbage. Which I've really enjoyed. Someone's saying they've crossed over off all the circles. Presumably they cheated. Not necessarily. Like as long as you've got the same number of, you should have 1 box free on your trains. If you do, then you might not have cheated. You might have just played in an interesting, good way. Yeah. I think there's quite a lot of people in chat who are holding out now for a 2 skip. I know I am.
I was so close. I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes left? 4. As in 4 circles, sorry. So I'm close.
Oh, really? I got 6. I got 6 free. I've had a couple of suboptimals, but, you know. All right.
If I get a free, I'm going to be so happy.
Potentially the last card, unless it's a free.
The tension.
It's a transfer. It's a transfer.
Ah! Dang it. Well, that's fine. I can take that, and
Yeah.
I can finish green. But I just don't get many. I get 2 points for that. And I put transfer, and I get the 3 points for that one. But I didn't finish pink. And I didn't finish.
I can see lots of people in the chat going, no! Ah!
That is bad.
Sorry.
Yeah. If it was a 2, then I could have got blue, but...
I mean, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 transfers in that. And 3 6s. And
honestly,
3
this isn't
5s.
too bad. This could have been
Quite a lot.
awful, and I think I've done okay. 18, 22, 23. 23 transfers. I've got 2, 4, 12. This can't be right. Hold on.
I'm not even counting this. Hang on. Right, score time. So remember, if you forgot the start, the score is very simple. You just get points for every line you've finished, and then you get points of all the numbers you've written in your transfer boxes, and then you lose points for however many empty stations you've got. And there's a thing on the sheet you've got if you're playing with a sheet which tells you like what the penalties are. I'll put it there as well. Why not? And then that's your score. If you're playing on your own, you're playing solo mode. Then if you finish a line, you just get the gold score. And if you're playing head to head with somebody else in your vicinity, such as myself and Tom, then the person who gets it first gets the score. But after we've worked out our head to head score, Tom, I reckon we should work out what our gold point solo scores are as well, so we can work out how people at home have done.
I think I've done much better than I thought.
Sweet. So I've got 4, 11, 16, 17, 18. Then I've got 5 empty minus 1. I could take that. That's 46. I think, yeah. I said it out loud. Yeah. What you got, Tom?
41.
46.
46! Blimey. Nice one. There's transfers. Jeez, they did you well. I got 41, and my solo score would have been 44. By the looks.
Nice. Have a look. So I got, hang on, have I counted that right? So 2, 4. Just checking I haven't cheated. 11, 16, 17, 18, 23, 25. No, I counted right. It's fine. And then I would have got plus 2, plus 4, plus 6. So I would have got 52.
Bloody
52.
hell.
52. What can I say? I'm a train man. How people doing? What's the scores?
I'm a trained man.
Bar Sims got 55.
That's
Definitely
crazy.
cheated.
75 for Wahoo.
75.
That is amazing.
75, but I think I cheated. Yeah, you might have done actually. 75 does seem
75 is
alarmingly
ludicrous.
high. Like 75, like there's a few people who've got above 50, and I think that's like pretty. Like 55 is
50
really
is
strong.
meant to be amazing. So for solo,
Yeah.
so
75 is pretty bonkers. So, oh, hang on. Actually, I didn't get minus. No, I did get -1. Yeah,
you got -1.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we got lucky with the early ones, which meant we were able to finish more lines. But at the same time, it caught up with us later. So I'm just going to read out the thing on the back. So 50 plus, it says you are either a genius or have unspeakably good luck. I think we had unspeakably good luck with that, to be honest. We finished a lot of lines
absolutely.
there. 40 to 49, you possess professional level skill. I'm not sure what profession.
Very good.
30 to 39, you are an advanced level. 20 to 29, this month we will find romance walk into your life, but be careful. It may not come with the sort of looks and open mind and open arms that you expect. 10 to 19, stay away from ladders. 5 to 9, you need some practice. 1 to 4, you really need some practice. And 0 and below, it's possible you may have gotten some rules incorrect. So, congratulations to everyone. Morrigan TV saying they got 100 points, which is almost definitely not true because I know they actually only turned up on the Twitch stream about 3 or 4 minutes ago. So, hello, Morrigan. Also, unfortunately, you didn't get 100 points, and we're kind of almost wrapping up. So, where does one get this game? I can presume that you buy this game on the internet, on shops. All right, we've linked it. It's a Game Right game, Metro X, and as I say, this is comes in a box about this big. Obviously, the box usually would be the other way around, and actually, the print and play version of the game is pretty. Like, you don't get the cards, so I assume you have to print and play along. But
oh yeah,
you
good
get,
point. How do you print and play without the cards?
I mean, they were doing something on. They were playing a big game on Instagram live, so presumably they're just waiting for people like us to just do something like this. But yeah, there's another board, so it's basically 2 different boards: Metro City and then Tube Town. And I think Tube Town is more complicated. It certainly looks more complicated.
Tube Town.
There's more. I think there's more bits. Yeah, there's Tube Town seems to have a lot less lines overlapping for long periods of time. So you have much more, you more frequently leave yourself with little gaps. Yeah, it's a pretty neat game. I enjoyed that. I really like that again. Maybe we'll play that again at some point. I like doing these print and play alongs. I feel like at some point we might just like run out of cool print and play along stuff to do, at which point maybe we'll just get some of the old ones out again and go again.
A best of, a victory lap. We'll do a victory lap of all the cool print and plays that we like.
Well,
and
we could do a
this
tournament.
is such a good idea that I've gone out of focus. You know?
Yeah, well, I was going to say you've gone out of focus. The camera knows the truth and knows your ideas are too good. But the only answer is for you to get really close to the camera.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure that's not how cameras work, but live your life.
This is fine. This is fine.
Okay, it's fine. For once, you're bigger than me on the stream, and I respect that, and I like it. Sounds good.